What is going on, my broskies? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So currently I've time skipped a few days ahead. We had a data download yesterday, and here we are with the treasure map. The treasure map is going to be coming. So I believe the treasure map is coming on the 15th or the 16th, 1900 PST time. I believe it is the 16th at 1900 PST time. And as you can see here, the character for the treasure map is going to be Jinbe. This Jinbe is a pretty good unit, so make sure to get farming for this treasure map. He's pretty good. But in this video today, we're going to be talking about the actual Sugo-Fest that's coming alongside the treasure map. Now, this Sugo-Fest is going to be starting on March 13th at 1900 PST time, so make sure to mark it down in your calendars. I'll likely be streaming my pulls, so definitely come over to the stream whenever we do that. So let's go ahead and talk about the Sugo-Fest. We'll talk about all the brand new characters and determine whether or not it is a good just treasure map Sugo-Fest in general. One thing I do want to point out, though, is that I don't know exactly when it actually might be the next treasure map that comes out after this one. But eventually what will happen is the treasure map units that start debuting alongside, the treasure maps, they actually are very good. Like, they're actual units that you can use their specials outside of treasure map now. They'll basically say, like, do all these things, and then, it'll be like, if you're in a treasure map, you get a big boost, but if you're outside a treasure map, you still get actually a pretty decent boost from their special. So that is something to note, that if you are looking to pull for treasure map units, this is like one of the last ones where I would probably advise just don't pull at all, unless if obviously you're a pay-to-play player, you like to spend money on the game, you like to rank in treasure maps, that's obviously do what you want to do. But specifically if you're a free-to-play player, you should never really be pulling on treasure map Sugo-Fests, unless if you've got like the spare gems or you just really like the characters or something. But as time goes on, the treasure map characters in Sugo-Fest get a lot better, so that's something to look forward to. So let's start off with the actual Sugo-Fest steps. Now, I actually haven't had a look at these steps in general, so let's go ahead and have a look. The first multi is discounted at 30 rainbow gems, that's pretty good, obviously stock standard. The second multi, bruh, I thought we were done with this. But apparently we're not. Guaranteed strength character. I need to have a word with Yoshi, man, because this is just unacceptable. Why do we still have this? Like, I know that it may be a little bit difficult to, like, put out just a random step on multi-2, but, like, dude, come on. Even just, like, a guaranteed rate boosted character, so it's at least one of the boosted rare recruits in the Sugo-Fest, but no, it's just a strength character. Dog, come on. Multi-3 is the Count Niwatori, so that's the Tamago character. You're guaranteed to get him a multi-3. That is annoying, you have to go to 3 multis to get this unit, because obviously, a player like myself, I've already got every single legend in the game, so I don't really need any red posters. I don't want to do many pulls on this banner in the first place, so I do have to go to 3 multis. Hopefully I can get him sooner than that, that'd be really ideal. But, okay, 3 multis for Count Niwatori. The 4th multi is a 1 rainbow gem multi, so that's fine. And, so I guess, if you do 3 multis, you might as well do the 4th, because it's a 1 gem multi, potentially get one of the other boosters. That kind of makes sense. So I guess if I do have to go to 3 multis, I'll likely do the 4th, but yeah, not a very enticing banner so far. 5th multi is a guaranteed legend, okay. The 6th is a Sugo-Fest exclusive or a rate boosted character. I'm not a fan of these steps. They did it during the anniversary Sugo-Fest as well. Not a big fan of this, because like the chances to get a red off of like that specific step is actually like a lot lower than you would think. So I really hate that. So most of the time, it's just going to be a rate boosted character. So now moving on to number 7, it says the new Aladdin or the new Mystems. So that's kind of annoying, especially if you're one of those people that like to do all the pulls for all the boosters. This time around, like, you're only guaranteed to get 2 of them, and you have to get lucky with the other one. I don't like that at all. That's kind of weird to me, man. Number 8 is another 1 gem multi. Okay, so if you're doing 7 for the boosters and you still don't have that last booster, you're gonna do that one anyway. 9th is another strength character, and then 10 is a guaranteed legend. This is a pretty average treasure map Sugo-Fest, I must admit. This is not a very enticing looking banner. One thing that is enticing, though, is that legend that is boosted on the left hand or the right hand side of the banner, as you can see. So we have Luffy and Sanji are featured on the banner. So if you were unlucky enough to not pull them during the anniversary Sugo-Fest, and you do usually pull on a treasure map Sugo-Fest, this may be an opportunity to potentially get them, but remember, it's likely going to be very similar to regular Sugo-Fest, where it's just going to be, 5% legend rate, and there's going to be 10 available legends. That's what I would assume at this point, but we'll have to wait and see. So let's go through all of these brand new boosted units. So the first one here is Count Niwatori, which is Tamago, basically. So Tamago is a strength cerebral slasher with a captain effect of boosting cerebral by 1.5, a pretty laughable captain effect. Special ability on an 11-turn cooldown reduces burn and chain coefficient reduction by 3, and then changes block and empty slots into matching. That's not that good, honestly. It's fine. I mean, look, it's going to be a 1.5 booster in the treasure map? I think it's a 1.5 booster in the treasure map. Maybe a bit high. I can't remember actually the steps. It's like 2.2. I don't remember. But out of these 3 boosters, he is the lowest one. So it's fine. I mean, I'm sure he's going to be seeing play in the treasure map in some fashion. Just removing chain coefficient reduction isn't that useful because, I mean, because all the boosters are strength units, I assume Sweet Commanders is probably the best captain to be running for this event. And Sweet Commanders with their special ability already give you a chain boost. So I don't know how effective this is going to be. Reducing burn is okay, and then changes block and empty into matching is actually fine, actually. Especially for block. Changing block into matching is actually pretty good too. Okay, so Count Nuatori, I mean, he's fine, but he's not like a unit you're going to use too often, especially outside of treasure map. I don't really see too many instances where this guy's ever going to be seeing play outside treasure map. At least he's a strength unit, he's a slasher unit, he's got good classes at least, but just a character that probably won't see that much play. Moving on to the second booster though, is going to be Mistims. Mistims, also being a strength unit, he is a fighter free spirit, so pretty good classes once again. His captain effect is a free spirit boosting captain by 1.5, and then his special ability on a 13 turn cooldown will go ahead and reduce your crew's attack down duration by 5, that's pretty good. It will lock your crew's slots for 1 turn, and then boost strength and side characters' slot effects by a variable factor for 3 turns, depending on your navigation level. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, so I guess it kind of makes sense, right? So you'd use Count Nuatori to change block or empty into matching. You'd use this special ability to lock your slots and get a 3-turn orb boost, so you can carry it over multiple stages. Kind of makes sense. And also reducing attack down as well. He locks the slots that you'll get given from likely Nuatori's orb manipulation. So this is okay. I can understand why you'd use these 2 characters together. Unfortunately though, the only synergy that this character has with Count Nuatori is the fact that they're both strength units. Their classes do not overlap in any fashion, so that's a thing. 13 turn cooldown though is I think it's a little high for what he does, honestly, especially outside of a treasure map. 13 turns for this is a little underwhelming in my eyes. I don't like that at all, man. But you know, on the bright side, at least he is like good. He's got really good classes, and he's a strength unit, I suppose. But again, not a character that I reckon you'll see outside of treasure map. And the last unit here is Aladdin, so I really hope Aladdin can bring it home here. Also a strength unit. Powerhouse striker unit. So none of these 3 boosters have any synergy with their classes, only their typing, which is interesting. His captain effect is a 1.5 powerhouse boosting captain, which obviously makes a lot of sense because the Sweet Commanders are a powerhouse unit. So if you are going to be running this guy as a captain, at least he'll give you some boost to your Sweet Commanders, but I guess. Anyways, 13 turn cooldown once again, with the special of reducing damage threshold by 5, reduces all enemies' defense to 0 for 1 turn, and then is a conditional booster to defense down for 1 turn. Okay, so outside of treasure map, you get the threshold removal by 5, and you get defense to 0 for 1 turn. That's all you get. A little underwhelming, I must say. Very, very underwhelming. That is just such a shame. It really is, man. I mean, at least the artwork's kind of cool, but man, these boosters are pretty bad, honestly. Like, I don't see myself using these outside of treasure map, like, at all. Like, they're just not that useful. But at least Luffy Sanji's boosted, right? But anyways, yeah, this is going to be debuting on March 13th at 1900 PST time. I'm actually recording this video a couple of hours before news time today, so we'll probably get news on the treasure map and all of the information regarding to the treasure map and the treasure map Sugo-Fest either today or tomorrow, so expect a treasure map preparation video in the coming days, and it will be in the same style that I made my previous treasure map preparation video in, where I used the team builder in the game itself to discuss what you should be expecting in the treasure map. So again, expect that video over the next couple of days. It will be coming out. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. Do not pull on this treasure map Sugo-Fest if you're a free-to-play player or if you don't spend that many gems, because we are expecting big things to come soon, right? Lots of really cool banners should be coming soon, so I would highly advise to skip this banner. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and if you guys did, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.